My friends, how's it going tonight? It's Kai here from the Sober Living channel, and today is 333 days into my recovery. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I love having you with me. It makes me feel so good. So, if you're new here, hi. I love to give tips and tricks, and I love to give hope to any addicts out there who are struggling with any form of addiction, letting them know that there is hope and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I am living proof. I used to drink 24 beers a day. Now I'm doing much better. Alright, so what I want to do today is I want to do episode 2 of Scary Stories with an Addict. So, what I'm going to talk about tonight is a very violent, gruesome story about an attack that happened in the cafeteria at one of the hospitals that I stayed at during my recovery. So, I'm just going to give you a warning out there. It gets pretty gruesome. So, I just want to say, rehab is a safe place. Remember, as long as you are going there to get better, you're going there to stick to the program, you're going there to do what you're supposed to do, you will be fine. Rehab is just like any other place in the world. If you look for trouble, trouble will find you and you will have trouble. That being said, try not to stir the pot or you might end up like this guy. We're going to name him Alan. Okay? So, when I was in rehab, when we were in the cafeteria, we all had to, because of COVID-19, we had, the table was like this and there was a divider in the middle. So there was 2 people, divider in the middle. And basically, everybody was sitting pretty far away from each other, so there was room. And I was sitting there one day, and I noticed that there was a little bit of tension in the room, for sure. You can kind of feel when those kind of things are starting to happen. And either way, I saw one table and another table kind of corresponding with each other, with their text messages and their correspondence. And either way, what happened? Poor Alan. Alan was sitting there, and coming the direction he was facing, there was 2 guys involved in this, and the guy took a cup of boiling water from the cafeteria kettle. He took a cup of boiling water and he walked by Alan and he threw the water right into his face. And down goes Alan. Down goes on, screaming, and he's just screaming. And before Alan could even go down, there was another guy who was walking this way. So they're walking like this. And the guy that was walking that way just jumped on him and started giving him with the knees. So, basically, again, what happens in the hospital when a fight breaks out is the hospital calls a code white, and a code white is code for usually a fight or a violent occurrence, and that was about it. But for a good 2 minutes, everything was just absolutely crazy because there's no security there at the exact moment. It's not like the security are standing at the front door of the cafeteria waiting. They're patrolling the grounds, So either way, this guy got beaten up really bad. This is sad because we never got to really follow up with him. There was, I believe that he would have went to the hospital, but he wasn't part of our wing. We were the addiction wing, and I believe he was part of the mental health wing. and we all ate in the same cafeteria, but we all went back to our own places. So, just a quick story. Don't run your mouth in rehab, or don't get on people's bad side, you know, because that is something that could happen. But I want to reiterate to you, this is not going to happen to you unless you look for trouble. This is a guy who is probably looking for trouble. If you do this anywhere in the world, on the street, it'll happen. So it's not just in rehab. So, either way, I can imagine this guy's face must have just absolutely blistered out of his... oh, that's awful. Either way, I'm so sorry, but that's about it for now. I've got six stories of fights that happened in rehab that I'll tell you. I've already told you 2, so there's still 4 more to come. I'm not happy about them, but I think that it's good to get them out there. Either way, not too many of you guys are subscribed. Subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you know anybody who could use this, let them know. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great night. And please be safe. Please be safe. If you're drinking tonight, please have a ride home. Please be safe. And that's about it. Wherever you are in the whole wide world, have a really nice night. God bless you. Good night. Oh, this light is so bright I can't turn the camera off.